Hey, I'm Scott and I'm an American in Bangkok. Welcome, Hindi Thonrap. Sabaydi Mai. I was looking around for an email and I stumbled across this one and I just thought it's too good to pass up. I've got to read it. I don't remember if I've ever read it. I don't remember much about this. I do vaguely remember it, but let me just get into it. I got a letter, and here's what it says. Hi, Scott. I love your videos and think they are very helpful to everyone traveling to Thailand, and just wish that I had watched a few before I went the first time. You've probably heard and answered this a few times, but I was wondering if you could help. Yeah, I'm the fixer. I'm 35, from London, and went to Thailand for the first time last year in September, and boy was I blown away. As you can imagine, seeing something like Pattaya for the first time had me gobsmacked. It truly is Disneyland for adults. I've been to a few countries, Holland, Dubai, Mexico, etc., where sex was on offer in clubs and bars, but nothing like Thailand. I was born in the UK, but my parents are from India. I am educated with a decent job and believe that I'm financially stable as I have no one to depend on me. All right, his first trip. So I've just got off the plane, got my bags, and heading towards the taxi on level 1. There's people everywhere asking, do I want a taxi, and haggling prices. I heard one guy reduce the driver from 1,500 baht to 900 baht to go to Pattaya. When I'm on holiday, I don't usually haggle with people over prices unless I believe they are truly taking the piss, or I have spent all my money that I have planned for my trip. So I paid the 1,500 baht, including the toll charges, I think the cheeky bugger charged me 200 baht for that on top, but can't really remember. Maybe he gave him a 200 baht tip. Sounds a little more feasible. Got to the hotel, Cape Dara, and was surprised it was so nice, even though it was advertised as 5-star. I had my doubts, but it was truly nice. The staff at the hotel were brilliant, from bellboy to management and everyone in between. I got to the hotel, I think 8:30 p.m., so I had a shower, got changed, and headed towards Beach Road. Of course, what else would you do? You get there at 8:30 at night, what's the first thing you got to do? Right for the bars. I changed some money. Got 53 baht to the pound, so that gives you an idea how long ago this was, which I thought was good, and saw loads of signs saying 67 baht a beer, which I thought was cheap, and did not think that the spirits would be much higher, as I only drink vodka and Red Bull. So I'm on Walking Street for the first time, and there's a group of guys in front of me, and they're all getting pulled by girls, and guys saying, come to our bar. But they carry on walking. By this time I was wondering, why has no one pulled me yet? I was kind of confused. So you feel like you're left out because the whores aren't pulling you into the bars. Okay. I did not think anything of it. Well, obviously you did think something of it, because you're like, I wonder why they don't want me. I've never been shy to approach a girl or go into strip clubs, but I was kind of nervous today. I walked a few meters further, then a cute small Thai girl approached me and took me to a beer garden. I did do a bit of reading before I left about how it works and charges and bar fines, etc. So I started drinking, then playing Connect 4 and Jackpot, which I won both, and she bought me drinks but didn't have the heart to let her pay, so I just put it in my check bin. So I stayed there for a few hours and took her a long time to my hotel. She woke up in the morning, we messed around a bit, and then she left around 3 p.m. I went back to sleep for a few hours, then back out to Walking Street, went to go-go bars, threw loads of ping pong balls, as I did not seem to get attention, and that seemed to work. Done this for a few days, and then heard someone I met go to some of the other soys off Beach Road, so I did that for my last few days and left to Dubai for a week and then back to London. Once I got back, I was kind of missing Thailand, and Dubai seemed boring compared to Thailand. By now, it's near the end of September, and I'm still thinking of Thailand, so I booked 2 weeks at the end of October. This is where everything started going bad, the second trip. Already I have a bad feeling about this, and I only skimmed this. I did not read word for word when I saw it. I just saw the first paragraph, and I thought, I think this is a keeper. I think I need to do this one. I need to read this one. Anyway, Pattaya, round 2, late October. On the previous trip, I had a different girl every night, and this was my plan for this trip too. Week in, I was still with a different girl every night, but one night I decided just to go back to the hotel alone. But on my way back on a motorcycle taxi, we stopped next to a girl at the lights. She looked amazing, and I started pulling silly faces to get her attention. That is the dumbest thing.
So let me make silly faces and now get the girl.
Oh my God, be a man.
So I make silly faces. You come with me, baby.
Oh my God, it just disgusts me to hear this. Really, it does.
Make my silly faces. She's gonna think I'm so cute and such a big, strong man.
Ugh. Don't ever do that.
Well, let me make silly.
You know what? You know when you make silly faces? Maybe you make silly faces like when you're in bed with the girl and you've already had sex and you guys are actually intimate and she's someone that you really should be intimate with. Then maybe, you're making a silly face during sex or after sex or joking around. Then, but like somebody you don't know.
Oh, let me just make a goofy face because that's me, Mr. Goofy Man.
Oh, God, I can only imagine that. So far I'm cringing at this. How did I ever read these kind of letters before? It's cringe-worthy. All right, let me get back into this here. At this point, I was very drunk. Oh, okay, so blame it on being drunk. I told her that she is beautiful, and she smiled and laughed it off. The taxi carried on driving once the lights changed, and I carried on looking back at her, and lights changed again, and she was there again. Pretty little thing on her bike. Looked cute as hell, so I asked her if she would come to my hotel. She just smiled. I said, please come, and I totally forgot that she could be a normal girl. But she turned out she would come for 3,000 baht. And I said yes, I was paying that. As I was paying that kind of money to go-go girls anyway, and this girl looked amazing, very nice clothes, nice bike, and looked like she took care of herself. You wonder how she got that way? She didn't get that way saying no. That's right. It's my cat. He concurs. This guy's a knucklehead. Oh, God. Chowderhead, knucklehead, whatever. I like knucklehead on this occasion. I did everything with her that night. Okay. We don't need to know these details, but she had very good skills with her mouth. Even very good is an understatement. Woke up in the morning, asked her where she works, and she said a beauty salon. I was confused. Salon? Then why are you doing this? Man, you are naive. Let me just go on here, because this will take forever. She replied that she only does it sometimes. I thought when she gets horny, but who knows what she meant. I took her number as I still had 6 days left and thought could do a bit more of that before I leave. So that night I went to Soy 7, met a girl, took her back, woke up in the morning, and she said it's her birthday. I thought she was lying and never thought of anything, thinking she just wants more money. So I left around 11. I don't know why, but I asked the lady at reception what's her date of birth on her ID card, and it really was her birthday. I felt bad. Should have gave her a little extra. Okay, that's very nice of you, but, whatever. So I decided to go back to her bar that night, buy her drinks, stapled a couple of 50-pound notes to her money necklace, and thought I'd leave, but she said that I should take her with me. It was only 10 p.m. and I was feeling hungry. So I thought, okay, let's go get something to eat, and I can probably get away from her somewhere down the line. Got talking to her. She was funny, easy to talk to, so I ended up spending the night with her again. Imagine that. She leaves late afternoon the next day, not before adding me to her Line app. I'm a firm believer that if the girl is a bar girl, you, at the very least, you're going to have two numbers. If you're going to give her a number, you're going to have one number that is specifically for the girls, if that's what you're going to be into. And you have another number for whatever else, because you don't want them bugging you. You know, it's not like you're reeling in 20 girls and they're all nice girls, fine, ethical, moral girls who are hot as hell, and you are fortunate to be with them. These girls are, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I would say they're probably not that fortunate to be with you, but I don't know. We're going to say, generally, you know, you're giving them the money. It's just it's a straight transaction, okay? It's like going to McDonald's and buying a burger. You know, you can say that. You can say whatever you want, but let me just continue. I have no patience for this anymore. I think I had 2 or 3 days left and thought I'd see Miss Supermouth again, so she did start telling me how her mate was moving to America and that her husband wants to sell the saloon at 100,000 baht and she will run the shop and give them some money every month, which I thought was cheap considering I was spending 300 pounds a night on tequila, ping pong balls, and girls, so it was kind of listening. If you're spending 300 pounds per night, 300 British pounds per night, you're spending way too much. I mean, you know, really. For that kind of money, you could have 2 or 3 women. And you don't have to go through all the bullshit. And why would you spend that? I don't know. You know, listen. I understand you got money burning a hole in your pocket, you're partying. Oh. Makes no sense to me. So, let's see here. So I got 2 nights left. I thought I'd go back to Walking Street, which I did, and bumped into a girl from my first trip and thought I might as well stay with her tonight. She was fine, never really asked for much, just like to watch TV after and order some room service, which was fine with me, and would buy any girl breakfast in the morning if she wanted it. But most would say they are not hungry, or would just say, give me 100 baht, and she wants to eat from outside. Now it's the last night and I'm getting messages from birthday girl. I can't even keep all these girls straight. I mean, you know, it's like, why do you have these little relationships with them? I'm getting messages from birthday girl. She's saying that she wants to meet me. Of course she does. She wants money. She wants to meet me as it's my last night and she likes me, etc. What did the brain do? Called the one with Supermouth. Thought, not going to get this again, might as well cherish the moment. So it's morning time to go to Bangkok, fly home, was kind of feeling drained and actually looking forward to going home. Back in London, November, so I'm getting messages from both girls, birthday girl and Supermouth, on a daily basis. And this is why you don't give them your phone number. Why? It's just so stupid. You want to do something, get a throwaway SIM. You give them that one. And why do you give them your number anyway? You go, listen, I'll call you, don't call me. You know, have some value. Value yourself. Ugh. When you coming back? Miss you, etc. Birthday girl was like, I love you and want to be with you, etc. Never met a man, ATM, like you. And Mouth was like, can you lend me money? Want to buy salon? We'll give it back, etc. She would send pictures of shop and being very busy. But something told you, no, she's looking for a quick cash lump sum and bye-bye, thank you very much. But I gave her the benefit of the doubt and sent her 1,000 baht through Western Union. 100,000 baht. but was still very, how could it be so cheap? So I covered the number that she needs to get the money from Western Union, but leave the bit that says the money's been transferred and send birthday girl to check if the salon, mouth girl, what? If the salon is for sale, sorry. So she goes and checks, and as I thought nothing was ever for sale and the price would not get you a salon on the street, she just wanted money. 2 weeks later, she says, the mouth girl says, she's pregnant and wants money for an abortion. In the meantime, I've been speaking to birthday girl and seem to be getting on nicely, so I tell her now she's claiming she's pregnant. She goes to tell her to meet me and I will go with her and get checked and tell you if she is really. Obviously his English is not something he writes very well. His English is piss poor, especially for being British. What's wrong with you people these days? Is this that right? He doesn't have the guy doesn't capitalize, he doesn't put periods, commas, nothing. It's hard for me to read this shit. I was so surprised that she would that for me, so I told Mouth to meet her and she refused. So he wanted the girls to meet and said, I don't want anything from you. That made it easier for me that she was lying and has never troubled me again. So birthday girls has convinced me that we are made for each other and she can't wait to see me. Dude, I'm disgusted. I am sickened by you.
Oh, God, she really likes me. She can't wait to see me.
How old are you? 14? I mean, really, what are you, some little prepubescent teen who's so happy that the girl Betty Sue from next door likes you? Oh, my God. As long as you keep paying her, she loves me. Back to Pattaya round 3, January 2015, 3 weeks this time. So I'm back to the bright lights of Pattaya. LOL. We've been talking for over 2 months every day. So now she's my girlfriend. Now, he didn't write that, but it's probably what he was thinking. And I know, she is the girl for me. How do you know that? Oh, my God. Oh, if you were sitting in front of me, I'd probably smack your face and tell you, wake up, knucklehead. Jesus Christ.
I know she's the girl for me. We will get married and have kids and live happily ever after. Ooh.
Stop having these fantasies from movies that you've seen.
Oh my God, I met her and 3 days later, we had sex. It was so wonderful. She told me she really liked me. No man ever liked me before and we were special. Oh.
Ugh. So I get there without telling her and she's not there at the bar. Where could my angel be? Any ideas? Probably with a customer. LOL, spoke to the mama-san. Chico graduation. She come back tomorrow. Yeah, right. Okay. I know she has to work. Here's the thing. You don't know. You're not sure. You could think, as I would, she's probably with a customer. However, you don't know. And guess what? You can't trust her because you don't fucking know her. Idiot. Idiot. Your mentality is idiotic. Maybe that's a little better. Maybe that's a little nicer. Ugh. I know she has to work. They have called her and told her I am here, so here. Could she not call me or send me a message saying I will be there tomorrow? She's not your wife, dude. I mean, really, and even then, what she got to call you every minute? So I drunk in her bar. In here bar. That's what he wrote. In her bar. Leave it to me to decipher it. So I drank in her bar and go walking street again that night. Now you sound like some freaking bar girl.
And I go walking street again this night. I think girl left me a long time.
Take a girl back because she made me mad. Okay, so you love this girl. She's the girl for you, but you're mad at her for not calling you and not being there when you come up unannounced. When you come in unannounced to her bar where she's still working. What does that tell you? And so then you, being the man that's so in love with her, you take another chick.
I'll show her. Oh my God. She won't even know about it, but I'm going to show her.
Dysfunctional thinking.
Ooh, she's the girl for me.
Oh, God. Take a girl back because she made me mad. So now birthday girl is calling me in the morning. Where are you, honey? The love of my life at this moment. I'm still upset that she has never called me, so I ignore her for a week and one night. I called her back to my hotel at 2 a.m. and she comes. When she sees me, she starts crying.
Oh, baby, you showed up. Oh my God.
I miss you, love you, etc. While we were talking all them months, she asked me if I can buy her a motorbike, 45,000 baht, which I thought okay, as she did save me 100,000 baht and was willing to go see Mouth to see if she was really pregnant, super Mouth, and we are in love, laughing my ass off. You're saying you're laughing your ass off, but you're playing these stupid games. This is stupid. This is why you go in, you have a bit of fun with them, you have a drink. If you want to take them, you take them. You do your thing. You get what you want, hopefully. She gets what she wants, hopefully. Boom, you move on. See you later. Bye, honey. Thank you. And you have a fondness for her that will always be in your heart. But you don't tell her you love her. LMAO. So I gave it to her. You gave her the 45,000 baht, but you're laughing that you're really in love. Oh, God. Even Sid concurs. Right, Sid? There you go. See? Can you hear him? He's talking. He doesn't like this. He knows this is bullshit. Oh, God. I gave it to her, and she bought the bike the next day, brand new with those funny-looking plates, and even the security guy was shocked. Brand new for her kind of thing, but still never said anything, thinking, you punk, LOL. Okay, what does it matter what the security guard thinks? Really? See, this is what being a man is about. Being a man, if you're going to do something, then why do you worry about what someone else is thinking? Why do you even have to mention it? Why do you even have to email me with this stupidity? You see, because if you were a true man, you wouldn't have to do this. You wouldn't want to,
what do you think? What do you think about this?
I think you're a dumb shit. That's what I think. Is that clear enough for you?
You number one dumb ass.
So I've been with her a week, and I've got a week more to go, but only got 500 pounds to last me 7 days, and I'm still drinking tequila and spending 300 pounds a day. Well, there's no reason to spend 300 pounds a day every single day. It's absolutely ridiculous. Even though she's with me, you're spending 300 pounds a day even though she's with me. So I asked my wife to be, baby, what should I do? We're going to another hotel tomorrow, and I've only got 25,000 baht. I was expecting her to say, it's fine. Instead of eating the 500 baht chicken and rice at the hotel, we can eat it 80 baht, one down the road, or don't worry, we can budget. It will be okay. But nope, I got no reply, so I asked her 3 times. Still nothing. Wow, it's amazing. I can't believe she didn't respond. Once the money is, she goes, wait, this guy doesn't have any money. Oh. Time to move on.
Bye-bye, sucker! I got the motorcycle out of you.
Okay. So I said, should I go home? And she said, yes, straight away. First of all, you got 25,000 baht to last you for a week. And you're going to go home because it's not enough? Dude. I don't even... You are beyond knucklehead, chowderhead, dumbass. You are far beyond that. And I could say something but it might be considered racist, and, I don't want to do that. But I think that you coming from where you do, the girl, she didn't give two shits about, none of these girls gave two shits about you from the beginning. You are a walking ATM. They are hoes. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. But there is when you think that they are more than that. Oh, she's going to be my future wife. She's my... Obviously, you have little experience. And what do I always say? Do not get involved. Do not get emotionally involved with a working girl. And the only caveat to that is if you are somebody who is really, really experienced. And only then could you maybe say, you know what? I know her background. I know what she's like. And we've got things worked out. And it's not going to kill me if it doesn't work out. But if you're one of these guys, oh my God, I'm brokenhearted. You're going home brokenhearted. You just shouldn't be. You really, anyway, let me just keep reading here. I was truthfully heartbroken. Money was not really an issue for me because I could always get my friends or brothers to send it over in a flash if needed. First of all, you didn't need it. You could easily go to a little 3-star hotel, which if she didn't like it, hit the road, honey. Get out of here. Bye-bye. It's more money for me. You could easily not take a girl for a day. You could easily not give this girl any money and just see how long she sticks around. Because, you're going to get married to her and all. Oh, my God. Money was not a real issue. Okay. So I called Expedia, canceled my hotel, and changed my flight. Got something like 600 pounds back from my hotel booking. To be honest, because I come for nightlife, I can't really last more than 8 or 9 days. I was quite glad that I was going back, but also gutted. I came all this way to see someone I thought I would marry or whatever.
I'm gutted. Oh my God. I thought we were gonna get married.
He's sitting on the plane on the way back to the UK, moping. My big honey, she didn't really love me. She only loved my money. Ugh. June 2015, London. Still talking to her over the phone every day. She says the same sweet things as before. Scott, what I'm trying to say is, how do I get away from her? Is there a polite way of leaving, or do I just tell her off? You don't need to tell her off. She says, I want. Oh, wow. What do you expect, buddy? There are loads of other things she does that pisses me off, like saying she's going to sleep, but talking to other people on WhatsApp for hours. I know different boyfriends, different time zones, so she's got to keep in touch. Do you think she could change or not? Not for you. I've already booked my ticket for September. I really like that soy she works on and the bar. I guess I should just avoid it, or would it be okay to go there? Hope you like long emails. Ugh. Well, look out in advance for an email or video or whatever on your channel. Well, here it is. almost 8 years later. If you didn't get it before, you're getting it now. Here's the question. What is the big question? You could have just said, I've been seeing this girl. I just want to know, I want to break it off with her. It could have been 2 sentences. How do I get away from her? Is there a polite way of leaving? You say to her, hey, you know what? I've been thinking about it. It's not going to work. Oh, but baby, but... She may just go, okay. Just like when you wanted to go home. She's like, yeah, you don't have enough money. Go home. She might just go, okay. You don't want to work with me? You don't want to get married? No. Okay. So what you do is you say, please don't call me anymore because it's not going to work. I'm not going to change my mind. And then you block her ass. Okay? That way she doesn't have she won't keep bugging you, and you being the weak man that you are will not consider. But you won't consider it. You'll go back and you'll be kissing her ass. Oh baby, why'd you treat me that way? Because she's a woman. And she knows what she wants. And you don't have any clue what she wants. Do I just tell her off? No, you don't need to tell her off. You can be very matter-of-fact and non-emotional. You don't got to get emotional about it. Let her get emotional. What do you got to get emotional for? You're the man. You're supposed to be in control. Okay, I really like that soy she works on in the bar. Guess I should just avoid it. Or would it be okay to go there? Well, it's perfectly all right to go there. She doesn't own the bar, and she doesn't own that area. However, what I would say is, like I said, you being the weak man that you are, would probably cave in the first time she gave you a couple little goo-goo eyes, and you'd end up buying her another motorcycle.
My motorcycle I gave to my sister because the buffalo died and they had a heart attack, and the next thing I know, I'm trying to feed the chickens, and so I had to give my sister the motorbike. Huh? Yeah, can you buy me a new motorbike, please? Oh, I do for you very good. I love you always, baby. Okay, whatever you say, sweetie pie. No. Just forward the cash to me, all right? Contact me, I'll give you all my information, the Wise account and all that. I'll make sure she gets it, okay? Anyway, that's all I have. I don't know why I read this, but I just thought it was funny. If you got a letter like this, well, please don't send it to me. Anyway, that's all I have. Until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Choke, knee, leo, jerk, and my. Say goodbye, Sid. Sid, say goodbye. You don't want to say goodbye? Oh, he's coming to say goodbye. Come here. Come here. There we go. Oh, you're right on top. No, not on the microphone. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Sid.